Alright, Media Mike H, whoever you are, is tweeting me back. We're talking Greg Smith here, folks. He says he's not going to vote for Greg because he doesn't think he has any understanding of a potential sale of Mile 1 and doesn't like his idea of putting a library in the Colonial Building. He's young and he's enthusiastic, has the personality and name recognition, but we need more. Meow! Hi, kitty. What do you think, cat? Well, Mr. Mike Media, I don't usually respond to anonymous Twitter accounts, but I'm going to respond to you because whoever you are, you've been very consistent and have responded to me a lot over the past year, and we've had what I consider some interesting dialogue. So I'm going to take it up a notch here and actually do a video. You know what? Greg Smith is young, but you know what? I think we need to create spaces for new young talent on city council. We can't grow and evolve if we keep re-electing the same tired old people, and we can't get better, and we can't see succession planning. Yeah, maybe the Colonial Building becoming a library is not necessarily ever going to happen. I don't know. But you know what? Greg is... I think he's going to bring something to the table. I think he's going to get in, and I think he deserves to get in. He's a people person. He's a team person. He's a leader. He's an elite athlete in a team sport. And most importantly, I think Greg Smith, he's going to attract a lot of people, young people. For the first time in their lives, they're going to pay attention to city council and city politics. So many people just don't follow it or don't care. I think Greg could be a facilitator. He can bring people together, young and old, and get more people talking about their city and more people giving feedback, getting involved, volunteering. Apathy is the worst thing that can happen. Because when nobody pays attention, politicians can do what they want. They can take over. They can become corrupt. And I see a lot of waste going on to City Hall. I think you're wrong, Mike. I think Greg has a good idea about the Mile 1. I think it's petty politics is why Danny Breen, the Conservative, and Dee MacDonald, the Liberal, have not been able to work together. And I blame Breen for that. You cannot run a city the same way you'd run a private business, and you've got to keep the partisan politics out of this. The Mile 1 has been a money loser for years, and there's someone like Dean MacDonald, an experienced, successful business person who's got a passion for sports. He's brought sports teams in here, wants them to stay here. I mean, we've seen a revolving door. We built the Mile 1 for the Maple Leafs farm team, and they left. The Fog Devils came and went in 3 years. The Ice Caps, the Winnipeg Ice Caps, I guess we'll call them, for a couple of years. The Montreal Ice Caps, all gone. 10 years ago, we saw some pretty good concerts here, but you know what? The stadium is too small to attract the biggest names in music. These folks want to play 15 to 20,000 seat arenas, not 5,000 seat arenas. And when we got the big concerts 10 years ago, we got Tom Petty, we got Keith Urban, we got Sting, we got Alan Jackson, Steve Miller, Jackson Brown, Huey Lewis. So many great names were here. Now none of them are here anymore. Not just because of COVID, but 2018, 2017, the Mile 1 barely had any music here. And charging triple the price so that you can get the revenue you're looking for isn't always going to work. Not everyone can afford $250 to see a concert. If Dee MacDonald's going to buy the building and expand the building, make it bigger, I've heard the rumors of let's put in a restaurant and I don't know what else, an arcade. Dump this money loser. Dump this subsidy. The taxpayers shouldn't be supporting Mile 1. It's ridiculous. And if you got a business person out there that can make this thing profitable and create new jobs, then let's look at that. I don't care if you're liberal or conservative or NDP or green or whatever, communist, libertarian, rhinoceros, any party. Let's put that all aside. City politics is not partisan. It's not supposed to be. And yeah, Greg Smith is running for city council. He'd be one of 11, and he'd be in an at-large position. He's not necessarily going to be a dictator that runs the whole city. This is a one seat out of 11. I think we got to put some bright, young, talented people in there, because these are the leaders of tomorrow. The leaders of today, they're not going to be here forever. I don't want to be ageist, but there's a lot of older folks on city council who have been here for 15, 20 years, and they're all in their 50s and 60s. We can't just rely on them to run our city forever. Eventually, these people are going to want to retire and go play golf or bridge or play cards and be seniors. We need to have some succession planning, and I think if you put someone like Greg Smith at large and give him 4 years doing that, who knows, he might love politics or he might hate it. But this is someone who could be a huge leader going forward into the future. So I'm not going to dismiss someone just because they're young. And that's all I have to say right now. So thanks for watching, everyone. Vote for Greg Smith, and if you see my name on a ballot, feel free to put a little X beside that too. That's a whole other video, though. Have a great day, everyone.